Judge Napolitano, welcome back to the show. Good 2 weeks in Italy, I think.
Pleasure to be here, yes, absolutely.
Whilst you were away, all kinds of pressure saying, look, you've got to rein in Amazon and the other big tech companies. They're too rich, too powerful, they got too much money. Can they legally be reined in?
Yes, yes. Look, if this type of argument, which I've not yet seen being made by lawyers or legal scholars, I've seen it being made by market people. In fact, you're talking about this new app.
Yeah.
In my review for this report that you and I are now doing, I came across an article which says Amazon may be moving into pharmacy. So your doctor scans the prescription to Amazon. By the time you get home from the doctor's office, the prescription has arrived at your door. Ooh. Could you imagine that?
Yes, but
on a nationwide scale? Does the government want that kind of power, market power, in the hands of one entity? And that's what the Justice Department, the antitrust division of the Justice Department, would look at if this attitude that Amazon is too big gets a little stronger.
But it's good for consumers.
I am with you.
Know, that's the truth. Prices down,
correct.
Delivery immediate.
Correct.
Consumers win.
Without Amazon, could you have imagined the prescription arriving at your home before you get back home yourself from the doctor's office? Of course not. And the federal government's going to interfere with that. What they would do would be probably to force Amazon, as they did with the Bell system, to break up into several entities, which would then compete with each other, as the Bell system was intended to do.
By what power by what law would they say, Amazon, we're breaking you up? What law?
And again, I agree with you. But the interpretations of the Sherman Antitrust Act basically say no monopolist monopolizes unconsciously. And anyone who becomes a monopolist has set out to do so by predatory or, that is, putting your adversary out of business or acquiring your adversary.
The predatory pricing angle seems to be the most probably less.
But think about it. I rejoiced when they took over Whole Foods, even though I love Whole Foods, because it's going to make it even more efficient. The government is going to stop that.
There are collectivists who shop at Whole Foods. Didn't you know that?
Yes, but collectivists have to eat.
High-priced organic food, for heaven's sake.
No, but seriously,
yes, seriously.
This would be, if Amazon didn't agree to it, this would be litigation that would make some of the grand antitrust cases of history pale by comparison.
Okay, quick one for you. Amazon is considering giving Alexa transcripts, that thing on your screen, you speak into it, you make demands for find out this or that.
Right.
Transcripts of your demands to third-party vendors.
Developers.
Developers. You're right,
Sorry.
Lizzie. Thank you very much. Developers, that's very important. There goes your privacy, I guess.
Of course it is. They're going to put you on notice. It's going to be one of those things you get in the mail. Here's our policy on privacy that nobody reads that you're going to throw out. But if you did read it, you would learn that whenever you say something to this Alexa, somebody who sells the product that you talked about is going to know about it, and Amazon's going to get money for giving your name to them.
I don't see anything wrong with it.
I think it's a brilliant scheme, but here's my concern. If I do read it and I say no, will they honor my request? And if I said no, I might be the only person that uses the service that says no, but I would say no just to see what they would do.
No, you're the only person who reads the fine print, and that's a fact, Judge. Welcome back. Great
Pleasure
to have you
to be
with
here.
us. We'll see you again later.
Yes, of course.
Yes, sir.